Number 7, Kevin Porter Jr. Starting at power forward, 6 feet 7 inches. Number 13, Robinson. At guard, 6'6", number 22, Michael. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'11", number 34, the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo. A man in the middle, 7'2", number 33, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The head coach in the Milwaukee Bucks is Doc Rivers. One more time, let's hear it for your Milwaukee Bucks.
So with Ewing sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. We've got Anunoby, Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. And for Milwaukee, they've got Abdul-Jabbar. Robinson is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Red in at the shooting guard. And Greg, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
Bridges with the steal. Hart outside. Robinson against Anthony. Robinson with the block. And they get it back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Bridges misses. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Now, here's Porter. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Pass to Robinson. Porter looking it over. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Porter's got his second basket of the night.
Late in the clock, Porter Jr. is an excellent option. Kevin can make things happen.
Here's Anunoby. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. Well, Coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard. Back over to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Here's Brunson following the basket by Giannis. Brunson with it. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Heat in Miami.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Here's Robinson following the score by New York. Antetokounmpo passes to Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, the length of Antetokounmpo is it's hard to deal with, quite honestly, and especially when he's operating in the pick and roll.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Now here's Brunson. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Robinson dishes to Giannis. Taken away by Anthony. To the paint. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Red. There's Porter at the 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
Here's Anthony. Brunson, a screen on Giannis. The drive by Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And this is why you can't give Anthony a lane, because this guy will run all over you.
Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. And it's blocked. New York moving it around. Pass to Hart. To the middle. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Major force from Mikal Bridges there.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
And you know, with 2 teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Next to Red from outside the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That lefty stroke of Reds, man, it might be, well, it is one of the best in the league.
Now, Anunoby. Right with a screen on Porter. Brunson kicks to Hart. Offline with his 3.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the 2-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well.
Take a break.
This is a rock-solid crew.
Free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar.
The 7'2" Abdul-Jabbar is such a remarkable player, so talented, and you got to love that unblockable signature skyhook shot that he mastered from an early age.
Robertson, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. And New York with a change here, too. Ewing's checked in for Anunoby. And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
Now here's Robertson. Following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Robertson passes to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. And Oscar Robertson, the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
And the painted area is where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Anthony right side. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Here's Robinson, and it's blocked. And they're able to recover. They get it back.
Boy, Ewing using that size to make an impact on D. He loves coming up with the rejections.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys tonight.
Red against Bridges. Hart with a screen on Red. Just 5 to shoot. And Brunson has it in the corner.
They're struggling to knock down those threes here in the early going.
And, you know, sometimes you want to work it inside, see the ball go down, and that'll build your confidence from long range. Play inside out.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
The first one falls.
And Brunson really is a leader both on and off the floor. His example, when he speaks words of truth and passion, and his will and drive to win is infectious.
The Bucks making a switch here. Moncrief's checked in, and New York with a change here too. Frazier's checked in.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
Bucks leading by 6. Outside Robinson, and here's Robertson outside. Good on the three-point shot. Robertson's got 5 now.
And generally, Robertson's a guy that likes to play free throw line and below, but here's a time where he steps out and launches from beyond.
And that one's good, Anthony.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Robertson. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
Knicks trail by 8. Here is Frazier. Still without a basket. Ewing outside. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. Over onto the Kumbo. Anthony's shot is off. Being at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to Miami. Giannis against Anthony. Taken away by Anthony. Here's Frazier. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play.
Second personal foul.
That one on Robertson. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
For New York, Walt Frazier. 1 shot.
Free throw good, Frazier. Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the 2nd most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Now, not to mention the franchise's 2nd ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
Robertson, a putback, and staying with the play, Abdul-Jabbar.
Boy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's length really makes him a threat on the offensive glass.
Ewing, a screen on Robertson. Ewing finds Brunson. Out to Anthony. From deep. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Anthony's got 8.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Now here is Robinson. Clock at 6. Here's Moncrief. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Turner's checked in for Milwaukee. Red comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. Then for the Knicks, the Busher comes in for Josh Hart. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Anthony.
You know, what makes Moncrief so great, beyond the athleticism, consistency, smarts, toughness, two-way playability, is his amazing strength for a guard.
Now here's Frazier. Bridges outside. Pass to the Busher. Rebound, Milwaukee.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defenders draped all over.
And that one drops. Red's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Hey, he's not just a jump shooter now. Red, excellent at finding angles and available space inside.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right. Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. So it's the Knicks now after the basket by Milwaukee.
And checking out some stats from Mikal Bridges. Last year, getting it done. He averaged about 17 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Johnson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Robertson passes to Red. And Bridges with the block.
Those razor-sharp defensive instincts. Bridges really has a knack for anticipating plays.
Ewing inside. Turner covering. Ewing good.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
And here's Moncrief. Pass to Robertson.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Bucks have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Milwaukee going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
So with Anthony sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Bridges out there with DeBusschere. Then there's Ewing. Then there's Frazier. And it's Guerin in at the shooting guard position.
Oh, leaping with purpose there, man. Red packs a punch on those slams.
Frazier the pass to Guerin. Ewing a screen on Moncrief. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Ewing.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now here's Robertson. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Pass to DeBusschere. Here's Guerin. Just 5 on the clock. The screen from Ewing to the inside. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Well, it's always good to see big guys like Ewing aggressively and forcefully take it to the rim and throw it down.
Now Moncrief. His last outing, he had 8 points. Mr. Red. Bridges with the steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Guerin. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Moncrief. Now here is Red. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And you look at the top players in the NBA, one thing a lot of them share in common, the ability to change speeds.
Yeah, they call it being shifty, herky-jerky, playing at your own pace. I love guys that never seem to be rushed. Something we see from SGA, Jalen Brunson, even the Joker, Nikola Jokic, all seem to have their own pace and cadence of play because of their remarkable fundamentals.
Checked in for the Bucks. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Knicks. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. Second, Miles Turner.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Frazier dishes to Bridges. Looking for Ewing, he gets it there. And it's sent back by Turner.
Turner using every inch of his length to protect the rim. Denied.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Bridges.
With this size and versatility, Porter Jr. is really a strong defender, especially when he's defending the point or two guard.
To the wing on the left. Here's Robertson. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field. Knicks trail by 8. Pass to DeBush. From 11 feet away. No good from Ewing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Robertson. 8 points for him.
You see the power and athleticism at the rim. Who's man enough to rise up to challenge the Big O?
Frazier the pass to Bridges. Robertson against Frazier. Back to Bridges. Ewing sets a screen for Bridges. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Bucks leading by 10. One of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender. Has really improved offensively recently, in my estimation. Was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time. And over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
And then Ewing with the jam.
Boy, Ewing does a nice job anticipating shot trajectory, realizing how quick to position himself on that offensive glass.
Now here's Robertson. He's got 10. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Frazier the pass to Bridges. Goes up on the wing. Shot by Frazier, no good.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
They get it back. And it's slammed in by Turner.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, the real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunities.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. changes here for the Bucks. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Turner. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Johnson. And then for New York, Carmelo Anthony's checked in for DeBusschere. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Frazier. Knicks trail by 12. Bridges outside. Anthony kicks to Anunoby. Bridges a screen on Giannis. Back to Anthony. New York, no good that time either.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Good work there as it goes.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter. A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
Anunoby against Giannis. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global, some are saying the NBA should adopt some FIBA rules to more closely align the league. Any changes you welcome?
Well, you know, Kevin, with all the shooting that teams possess now, maybe the league can get away from the defensive 3-second rule. I mean, there's so much switching and interchanging of players. The offenses are usually so well spread out. I think you should just maybe abandon that particular rule. Throw those big guys a bone and let them park inside at their own peril. You know, for me, OG Anunoby is the definition, the epitome of a high-effort player. He gives you great effort all the time at both ends of the floor, and he's only concerned with impacting winning.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Johnson, he's checked in for Red. And it's Moncrief in for Robertson. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Brunson, no good.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
The kick out to Porter. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. DeBusschere on him, and Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 10. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the Knicks, Carmelo Anthony. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
And he's good on the second. Milwaukee leading by 10. Pass to Moncrief. It's Abdul-Jabbar, high post. DeBusschere on him. 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one goes on Anunoby.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Moncrief against Frazier. And Anunoby now top of the key. And here's Anthony for three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot three.
And that's the type of challenge Anthony presents to the defense. Sometimes they are just forced to foul.
And he's good on the first of three.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. In third, the Knicks.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Bucks leading by 5. Porter passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Porter. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist. Porter's got 6 points.
A flat-out bucket getter. Porter Jr. is a scorer who will hurt you all over the floor.
DeBusschere with a screen on Johnson. Anthony, the pass to DeBusschere. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Count it. And now a 9-point Bucks lead.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And here's Anthony for 3. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Johnson kicks to Giannis. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Brunson against Porter. From deep three-point territory. It's rebounded by DeBusschere.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense
on the defensive end.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
Porter kicks to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. And the shot is good from Johnson.
I don't think it's talked about enough. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is a terrific passer. Sees the floor extremely well.
And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hey, guys. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Kevin, back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Pass to Frazier. Anunoby outside. Brunson up top. Guarded by Porter. Porter against Brunson. Over Porter. And it's Brunson missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Giannis says, get off me.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Pass to Anthony for the three. And it's Moncrief with the rebound. Bucks leading by 8. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Anunoby. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Porter. Giannis has got 10.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And so it's Milwaukee going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Doc, as this team continues to develop, what's going to be most critical to really taking your play to the next level?
Continuity offensively and then being on the same page defensively. We have so much left. If we can get on the same page defensively, we can be really good.
The more reps, the better. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Hey folks, first off, let's take a look at the overall NBA schedule on tap for tonight. It'll be the 76ers against the Wizards in Washington. 7 p.m. Eastern time for tip-off.
Maybe we'll be surprised with a huge upset, or not.
And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Bucks.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but the way they're winning this makes them the heavy favorite now. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. It's a 10-point game. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Robinson. And it's Michael Redd. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Porter at the point. That's the foul to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. One thing this team loves about Kevin Porter Jr., Clark, he scores the ball.
Yes, he does. He's a walking bucket. You know, we've seen him average about 20 per game for a season. And the one thing you don't have to worry about with Kevin Porter Jr. He's going to keep it in attack mode all the time.
There's the lob at Kumbo. That shot no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
The shot by Anthony, no good.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
And so Milwaukee again turning it over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Knicks trail by 10. Pass to Hart. Anthony down low. Antetokounmpo defending. And Anthony gets it to go.
And Melo is highly explosive, nailing shots left and right. The D has got to get it out of his hand.
Back to Red. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Here's Anthony following the bucket by the Bucks. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Knicks trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
When Brunson is working in that mid-range area, you can pretty much mark it up. Count them.
Here's Giannis. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Antetokounmpo passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Rebound by Anthony. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's Carmelo Anthony on the way. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Abdul-Jabbar's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Robinson. Anunoby sends it back.
What a big-time denial by Anunoby. OG came flying in to erase that chance.
Bridges with the steal. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. Pass to Anthony. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Porter. He's got 6. Abdul-Jabbar finds Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. Releases. And the Bucks miss again.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Gets it down to single digits. Anthony's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Bridges with the steal. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Bridges playing right through the whistle that time. Love that determination.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for 1.
One shot.
You look at the skill set of Mikal Bridges, and it's shooting, wing defense. Every team would like to have a 3-and-D guy like him.
Now here's Porter. Antetokounmpo inside. Anthony on him.
Let's take a look here at the numbers for Porter, how he performed last season. Last season put up about 10 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. And it's Anthony with the ball for the New York Knicks. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Rebounded by the Bucks. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Antetokounmpo kicks to Porter. Back to Giannis. Five on the clock. Antetokounmpo through contact.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Brunson against Porter. And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's his first foul. And so it's New York with it. They trail by 7. 6 on the shot clock. Porter with a block.
Sending it back with postage. This is why every team is looking to add length to its lineup.
And Giannis gets it to go. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Boy, I've liked the defensive persistence, hounding the opposition and forcing mistakes. As a result, coming up with steals, too.
Now, here's Anunoby. Bridges passes to Hart. Brunson scanning the floor. Anthony sets the pick for Brunson. Over Giannis. New York, no good that time either.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit.
Kareem up high for the alley-oop.
Wow, Kareem goes up beautifully. He just has to catch the ball, and gravity will do the rest.
Brunson against Porter. They could use a bucket. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the Nets, Carmelo Anthony taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Anthony. And the Bucks making a change here. Robertson's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Patrick Ewing's checked in for OG Anunoby. And both free throws good for Anthony. Bucks leading by 11. Outside Robinson. From deep, Giannis. It's rebounded by New York. Up top, Hart. Guarded by Robinson. Now, here's Hart. Hasn't made one yet. Ewing a screen on Robertson. And here's Brunson outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Both free throws good from Ewing.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
Red kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Red. Bridges with the steal. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Hart.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Robertson passes to Abdul-Jabbar.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Bridges outside. Giannis against Anthony. That one falls.
And this is proof that Anthony is just undeniable sometimes. Even the contact can't stop him from getting off that shot.
In the game, he shot 6 of 7 from the line.
He has come through in a big way at the foul line in this game.
Taking advantage of every single one of those free throw opportunities.
Moncrief, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. That free throw good from Anthony. And the Bucks with possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
And three-point field goal percentage. And they also showed up defensively. Top 5 in terms of opponent field goal percentage. They really won a lot of games on that side of the floor.
And Greg, that three-point percentage you talked about made them one of the hardest matchups in the league. They could do damage from all over the court. Milwaukee with the ball. 6-point lead. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. Bucks number 1.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. Knicks trail by 8. Ewing, a screen on Robertson. Down low. And then Ewing with the jam.
And this is how you run the pick and roll. I mean, Brunson capping it off with the perfect pass.
The Bucks have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Red misses. New York's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Red with the steal. Inside, here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
Boy, Abdul-Jabbar just showing off that smooth offensive game he has. It's tough to handle his combination of size, skill, and agility.
Now here's Anthony. 27 points for him. Brunson against Robertson. Looking to end his cold spell. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
The Bucks have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Free throw good, Robinson.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
A different look for New York. DeBusschere, he's checked in for Hart, and it's Frazier in for Jalen Brunson. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Knicks trail by 9. Ewing kicks to Frazier. Anthony on the wing. No good that time. The Bucks have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Pass to Red. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Ewing a screen on Red. Anthony drives in. Ewing. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Robertson against Frazier. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. He's got 22. Robinson for 3. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Bridges got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Frazier. Anthony dishes to Frazier. Deflects the pass. And it's stolen by Moncrief. Now here's Robertson. Frazier covering. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. Over Ewing. A smooth play inside by Abdul-Jabbar.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I said. Keep the pressure on.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Frazier against Robertson. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Shoots over Frazier. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar making things happen for the Bucks. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Anthony sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Jalen Brunson out there with Frazier. Then it's DeBusschere. Then there's Ewing. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. Now Robertson, after Jalen Brunson missed it on that last 3-pointer. Porter against DeBusschere. Count it.
Capping off the drive through the bump. Porter Jr. holding steady.
And it's Frazier with the ball for New York. 15-point game. To the inside. Here's Ewing. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Turner with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brunson. Here's Robertson. Knicks with the rebound. Pass to Frazier. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here he goes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Frazier's playing philosophy was established back in high school. Aggressive defense and hitting an open man is more productive than taking the wild shot.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Frazier. And Frazier drops them both. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Robertson against Brunson. Robertson outside. Shot clock at 6. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now, here's Ewing. It's to Frazier, and it's stolen by Moncrief. And here comes the break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
That one goes on Anunoby.
Not quite sure if Moncrief will take the shot or pass it when you're defending him. That time the defense a little too tight there.
That's good for Moncrief. Moncrief hits them both. Here's Frazier. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Brunson, and it's sent back by Robertson. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. The shot from the low post is good. And the Bucks lead by 19.
Turner almost invites contact around the rim. He's such a strong physical player.
And a wide open look for Porter. That 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Ewing. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. Frazier's got 3 assists now in this one. Bucks leading by 17. Robertson outside. Antetokounmpo up top. Pass to Moncrief. Clock at 6. Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by Ewing. Brunson finds Ewing.